I like to work. I would work all the time, pretty much. Well, I also trained myself when I was especially in graduate school, to really work. I wanted to see.
How much?
I spent like 5 years pushing the limits of my ability to work. And then I figured out how to pull back a little bit from that because I was exhausted. I think when you're young, it's really useful for about 2 years or 3 years to work yourself to the point of exhaustion, to find out where that limit is and then dial back. And when you're young, you can kind of stand it because you're healthy as long as you don't drink too much, etc. But it's really useful to test that out. And so these career-obsessed people, they tend to be extremely high in industriousness, and it's a precondition for extreme success in most endeavors.
Yeah, it's like a game, right? It's like a contest.
It's a contest, yeah, especially if you're a little disagreeable too.
You know, if you set out a path towards a goal, which you want to do because you need a goal and you need a path, because that provides you with positive emotion, right? So you set up something as valuable, so that implies a hierarchy. You set up something as valuable. You decide that you're going to do that instead of other things, so that's kind of a sacrifice, because you're sacrificing everything else to pursue that. And then you experience a fair bit of positive emotion and meaning as you watch yourself move towards the goal. And so the implication of that is the better the goal, the more full and rich your experience is going to be when you pursue it. So that's one of the reasons that's one of the reasons for developing a vision and for fleshing yourself out philosophically, because you want to aim at the highest goal that you can manage. Okay, so you do that, and then what you'll find is that as you move towards the goal, there are certain things that you have to accomplish that frighten you. You know, maybe you have to learn to be a better speaker, a better writer, a better thinker, or you have to be better to people around you, or you have to learn some new skills and you're afraid of that, whatever, because it's going to stretch you if you pursue a goal, and so that'll put you up against challenges. Okay, so all the clinical data indicates what you want to do when you identify something that someone is avoiding that they need to do because they're afraid. You have them voluntarily confront it. And so you break it down. What you try to do if you're a behavior therapist is you break down the thing they're avoiding into smaller and smaller pieces until you find a piece that's small enough so they'll do it.